Welcome to your second core strength flow. Let's get started right away on our hands and knees today, or forearms and knees if you're working on your forearms. By working on your forearms, I mean working well on your forearms, not necessarily working on your forearms. So from hands and knees, index fingers or middle fingers pointing forward, fingers spread evenly apart. Lengthen through your spine, tuck your toes under, and stretch your right leg back behind you with your toes still tucked, ball of the foot on the floor. Press back into the ball of your foot for a little calf stretch. Press your hands into the floor like you're pushing the floor away. And maybe see if you can hover your left knee, perhaps your left toes, just for a breath. And then lower back down if the knee was lifted, toes were lifted, and float your right heel up. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your right knee into your chest. Inhale, stretch your right leg back. Exhale, bring your right knee to or toward your right upper arm. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, bring your right knee to or toward your left arm. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, lower your right knee down. And stretch your left leg back behind you. Toes tucked under. Press into the ball of your foot for a little calf stretch. Push the floor away, maybe hover your right knee and toes for a breath. Lower your knee down, toes down if they were lifted. Float your left leg up, inhale. Exhale, knee to chest. Re-extend, inhale. Exhale, left knee to left arm. Re-extend, inhale. Exhale across the body, left knee to right arm. Re-extend, inhale. And exhale, lower down. Scoot your knees back a little bit and lift your hips up and back into a bent knee, downward facing dog. And you might glance up toward your hands. Again, just make sure they're still in a position that works for you. And then gaze back toward your feet and your legs and go for a little walk. On your next inhale, come back to your bent knee down dog. Knees bent, hips lifted. As you exhale, pivot your heels to the right and your toes to the left. Keep your knees bent this time. It's all about finding a side stretch on the left side of your body, so your left hand will get a little light. We've been here before. It's nice to revisit. And then come back to center. Bent knee down dog, inhale. Exhale, pivot, heels to the left, toes to the right. Draw your right outer hip back. Inhale back to center. Exhale, again, pivot your heels to the right, toes to the left. This is going to take us into our flow today. So you can start to straighten your legs. Make sure the eye of your right elbow is pointing in the same direction as the space between your thumb and index finger. We'll come into a side plank on our right side. Drawing your right shoulder back. You can cross your left foot in front, keep your feet staggered or stacked. You can also lower your right shin to the mat. Stretch your left arm up, inhale. As you exhale, scoop your left hand underneath your right arm and reach to the right. Inhale, reach up. Do that 2 more times. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, reach up. 1 more scoop. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, right knee into chest. Pop up onto your right fingertips so you have a little more space to step your right foot forward and take as many steps as you need so that your right knee is over your heel and your whole right foot is on the floor. Then spin your back heel down and rise up to Warrior Two. Check into your Warrior Two. Make sure that your right knee is stacked over your heel. Your back toes are turned in a little or parallel, just not turned out. And then stretch your arms out to a T. Take an inhale here. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, flip your right palm up. Exhale, reverse your warrior, bringing your left hand to the back of your thigh or your calf. So you get a side stretch here. Bend your front knee a little deeper. Exhale, bring your right forearm to your thigh, palm up. Stretch your left arm up to the sky and then alongside your ear. Spin your left pinky down. You can look down toward your right big toe. You can look straight ahead, or you could look up toward your armpit or your fingers if that feels okay for your neck. We'll breathe here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Either stay here or stretch your right arm out to meet your left for 10, 9, 8, 7, soften your face and jaw, 5, 4, 3, 2, bend your front knee a little deeper, 1, warrior 2, and then cartwheel your hands to the floor. That was a side body workout right there. Come to your plank. Shift your shoulders a little past your wrists, lower your knees, point your toes, and come onto your belly. Keep your shoulders higher than your elbows as you lower down. Once you come onto your belly, bring your legs as close together as they can comfortably be. So that might be all the way, it might be a little bit apart. Bring your arms alongside you, palms facing in, and float your forehead a couple of inches away from the floor. You're still looking down at the floor. Keep your chest broad. On an inhale, lift your chest, lift your hands. If it feels okay for your lower back, lift your feet. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, reach your arms forward. Turn your locust into a super locust. We'll hold and breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, lift a little higher, and 1. Release. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Keep your chest broad, tuck your toes. Come to hands and knees or right back to down dog. And then we'll all meet up in down dog. Second side. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale in your bent knee down dog. Exhale, pivot, heels to the left, toes to the right. Come into a side plank with your left hand down. Any variation that you like. Stretch your right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, scoop under. Reach your right hand to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you haven't guessed yet, this class is a lot about our side bodies, side waist, obliques. Inhale, stretch your left leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Pop up onto your left fingertips to make space. Step your left foot forward. Whole foot on the floor, knee stacked over heel. Spin your back heel down and rise up, warrior 2. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, flip your left palm up, and exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale here. Exhale, left forearm to thigh, and stretch your right arm up, maybe alongside your ear. Spin your right pinky down to make more space in your shoulders. You can look down, forward, or up. Breathe here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Either stay here or get that side body challenge by reaching your left arm up. Back of your head in line with the back of your pelvis for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Lower down to your belly, shoulders higher than elbows. And on an inhale, rise up into your locust or super locust. Breathe here for 10, 9, squeeze your thighs together, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Broad through your chest, tuck your toes, press to hands and knees or downward facing dog. And we'll repeat one more time each side. Lift your heels high, bend your knees. Inhale, bent knee down dog. Exhale, heels to the right, toes to the left. Side plank on your right side. We're going to do 5 scoops this time. Inhale up. Exhale, left hand to the right. If your feet are stacked, try not to turn your hips under. Try to keep your chest turning down toward the floor. So you really get in that scoop, work that side body. I think I lost count. Let's say we have one more. And then downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Pop up onto your fingertips. Step your right foot forward and rise up, warrior two. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, right palm up. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale here. Exhale, right forearm to thigh. Stretch your left arm up alongside your ear. Breathe here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Either stay here or don't change anything, but stretch your right arm alongside your ear for 10, 9, 8, 7. Make sure you're breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warrior two. Never felt so good. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor. Plank pose. Lower down to your belly. And rise up, locust. Breathe here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, broad through your chest, tuck your toes, hands and knees, or right back to down dog. Find that bent knee down dog. Inhale, exhale, pivot, heels to the left, toes to the right. Find side plank on your left side. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Let's do 5 scoops. Exhale, reach under. Inhale, stretch up. 4, and reach up. 3, and reach up. 2, and reach up. Good breathing back there. 1, and reach up. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Pop onto your left fingertips. Step your left foot forward. Spin your back heel down. Rise up, warrior two. Inhale, spin your left palm up. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale here. Exhale, left forearm to thigh. Right arm alongside your ear. Spin your chest to the sky. Spin your right pinky down. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay or don't change anything, but stretch your left arm out too for 10, 9. Bend your front knee a little deeper. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warrior two. And cartwheel to the floor. Plank pose. Lower down to your belly. And locust. Here we go. Lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale and exhale, release. Broad through your chest, tuck your toes, press to hands and knees or down dog. Take a full breath in. Long exhale through your mouth. One more time, full breath in. Then lower your knees to the floor. And come to lie on your back. And because this is our core flow, before you lie down, if you're already lying down, sit up again, a little more. Scoot a little more toward what is now the front of your mat, if you turned around, toward the top of your mat. So there's plenty of mat behind you. And we're gonna lower down one vertebra at a time, as slowly and as controlled as we possibly can. Really nice control. Once you get to the bottom, walk your feet back a little to set up for bridge pose. So your heels are under your knees. Then from here, lower your chin slightly like you spilled something right on your shirt and you're taking a look at the damage. And lift your head and your shoulders away from the floor. For 30 seconds, we're going to do our opposite heel taps. If this bugs your neck, hands behind your head, aim opposite elbow to opposite knee, even though they won't actually touch. Ready? Here we go. Little taps. Again, really just letting that side body, or that side body is letting us maybe know that it's there. Reach and reach, side to side. Remember, it can help to press the tip of your tongue into the roof of your mouth if you feel like your neck is not feeling so great or working too hard. You can also place your hands behind your head. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Gaze up toward the ceiling. As you inhale, lift your hips to the sky and reach your arms overhead, reaching the backs of your hands toward the floor behind you. And then exhale, lower your hips and your hands together. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale up, exhale down. Last 2. And last 1. And then extend your legs out like you would for Shavasana, wide. And reach your arms up overhead, wide, so you're making kind of a star shape with your body here. Then walk your left foot over to meet your right. And scoot your upper body and your arms over to the right as well for a side stretch. You can cross your left ankle over your right or your right ankle over your left. You can hold on to your left wrist with your right hand as you reach up and over. Keep the backs of your shoulders and both of your hips on the ground. Back of your head on the ground. On an inhale, come back to center, back to that star shape. And then walk your right foot over toward your left. And walk your upper body and your arms over toward the left as well, so you get a side stretch through your right side. Again, you can cross right ankle over left or left ankle over right if that feels good. Your left wrist can hold your right hand as you reach up and over to the left. Both shoulders, both hips stay on the ground here. And then on an inhale, come back to center. And bring your arms to your sides. We are in Shavasana, so it might feel very nice to stay here for a few breaths or a little longer. But if you need to get on with your day, when you're ready, you can roll onto a side. Make your way up to seated. Thank you so much for all of your hard work today and all throughout this program so far. I'll see you back on your mat tomorrow for our lower body strength drills.